What is the motive behind targeting Adani? When we check the facts, we will understand that all the brains behind Hindenburg's propaganda against Adani Group right after the BBC's documentary against India are the same. The finding of international organizations including IMF is that India is moving forward through stable economic growth when the post-COVID world is facing severe economic recession. India, which used to be a country of millions of poor people, today stands proudly at the 5th position in the world economy. The study reports say that India's growth is faster than China's in the global economic growth. When the countries of the world, including America, Britain and China, are reeling in the financial crisis, India is rising to the forefront of the world's economic countries. Western powers are stunned that a country they exploited for 2 centuries is rising above them. Utsa Patnaik, an economist, discovered that Britain exported $45 trillion worth of resources and wealth from India during the colonial period. It becomes clear how terrible they looted this country. Utsa's study report published by Columbia University Press says that everything valuable was taken away by them. They have turned India into a market for all substandard goods. Through this, along with financial gain, they tried to turn the people of India into experimental instruments like guinea pigs. They created a new definition of poverty by imposing excessive taxes on the enslaved people. As a result of the First World War, Britain charged £100 million from the Indians. They used the money and labour power of the Indians for the railways, which were created to plunder India's natural resources. When advancing socially and politically, America, Britain and China are all in the same zone in the movement to destroy it. Reports are coming out that the Chinese company Huawei has paid the British-owned BBC to produce an anti-India documentary. It was discovered by senior lawyer and MP Mahesh Jethmalani that the Chinese tech giant Huawei paid the BBC for this purpose. We believe that this is part of the stealth war. The attacks on the American company Hindenburg on Adani Group were also cooked up from the kitchen of this conspiracy group. The humiliation of an Indian at the top of the list of the world's richest people is like death for the West. Along with this, there is also the idea behind this that by destroying the prestige and trust of Indian institutions, they can drive away billions of investors from the Indian market. They calculate that by setting the target, they can shake the country's economic foundation and at the same time, they can bring about a popular revolt by putting the government in opposition. India, which is the 4th country in the world according to the Global Firepower Index in terms of armed capability, was active in the conspiracy to destroy it. This should be evaluated as a variant of the intellectual war waged by the West, who realized that they could not conquer India. At least we need to acquire the political sense not to swallow such false and malicious news and reports using the media and companies under their control. We should also start efforts to create alternatives to such media and companies. The interest behind this series of investigations is not only with Modi, BJP or Adani. Whether India is ruled by the Congress, the left or whoever replaces Adani with Reliance, Tata or Wipro, our position will be the same because we are guided by the conviction that the nation is beyond politics. News Quest dreams of a world without limits, a peaceful and beautiful world without the fear of war, the pride of weapons, the indifference of mutual fights. The world will see the real media alternative through News Quest, when the media, which should fight for this world order, which takes care of nature and other living beings, is working for narrow interests.